Well, here's an edition of Heads Up Weather for the Ozarks. I haven't done one of these since back in June. We haven't had a lot of noteworthy weather. That would mean snowstorms, big severe weather outbreaks. Now, we've had them in spring, but up until about June, then they stopped. And so hasn't happened in a while. I'm meteorologist Ted Keller. Let's take a look at what's going on. So the topic is heavy rain, as you saw. And we're going to first start with the Euro model, which is one of the long-range models that we can look at. And this is the 500 millibar flow, and this is looping through the end of the week. So this is being recorded on a Friday night. This goes almost 7 days. Yeah, actually it does. It would go through Thursday evening. So what we're seeing here is nothing too exciting. But in a summer pattern where you could easily have a big old high sitting here baking us like was happening for the last several weeks, we have these little subtle features. Here's one right here that moves through this weekend and may shoot off some more rain. And then we have a little one right there, okay? And then we have another one coming out of the northwest right there. It kind of merges with another one coming out of the Rockies here. All of these are subtle enough. There's another one right there. These are winds you're looking at, the purple colors, by the way. And then to top it all off at the end of this pattern, we have kind of a backlash of circulation kind of developing over Chicago there and moving some cooler air in too. But all of these are rainmakers. So if you add them all up, it may add up to something pretty good. Now, not a lot of complaints going on because this is, as of the September 18th release, the drought index with Springfield, marked right here. And this pretty much covers most of the Ozarks. So we're in the D2 severe drought category. Parts of the Boot Heel, Poplar Bluff almost included in that, going over into Tennessee and Kentucky, are in extreme drought. The really funny part about all this is this area here, especially from where I just drew the line south and east, had one of the wettest periods that they've had in many, many decades in the mid-Mississippi Valley through March, April, May, even parts of June. So it's interesting how things can flip on their ear. So let's take a look at some precipitation forecasts. So this is the Euro's total precipitation. We're going to break this down into pieces. So I'm recording this on Friday night. So this is good through Sunday evening. You see Springfield, it could get about 1.4 inches of rain. If you see these dark blotches here, these are 2-inch totals, the reddish color. That's through Sunday, and that's just one model. If I take this model and now go through Tuesday, so we're adding 2 more days, you can start to see the yellow color is 4 inches. So Springfield, this is total now. This isn't an additional 4. This is just kind of showing how it's building. So this will be a total of 4 inches through Tuesday night with Joplin in that same area. But then again, all these yellow areas here are 4 to 5 inch totals. Then if we keep adding this up, now this is the through Monday evening of the following week. So this goes all the way through the weekend. Springfield 5. Now you got to throw out some of these numbers like a little over a foot in Joplin. That's very dependent on thunderstorm development. So we'll probably go ahead and throw that out along with this entire blotchy area here, because if we look at some other things like the official prediction center through Thursday evening, we're seeing still pretty hefty amounts, almost 7 inches in Springfield, Rolla almost 5. Again, these are 5-inch totals here, that slightly darker gold sort of orange color. And then the one model that's not as excited about it is the GFS. They put the heavier rains up here north of St. Louis, north of I-70, but still put, for a 6-day period, 2 to 3 inch rains through southwest Missouri. So just kind of a heads up, we've been dry. We've already gotten some hints that it would rain, finally, yesterday. Today, pretty dry. This is Friday. Over the weekend, there'll be some scattered chances, but I think most of this kicks in on Sunday and goes through at least Thursday of next week, if not beyond. Heads Up Weather is a special service for significant weather across southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas. I do publish lots of videos on my YouTube channel, some other weather videos, some storm chasing videos, piano, music, jazz, you name it. So be sure to check out the channel if you like what you see. Like this video, like any video. Subscribe to the channel because YouTube loves that. Thanks for watching.